Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us, beautiful beings. This is a reading from Source, a message from Source for the collective at this time. Source would like to bring through some messages. Your spirit animal guides would like to bring through some messages. So let us see what is coming through at this time. For you, we trust you are well, beautiful beings. Okay. Kangaroo. Be a force for good. Archangels Raquel, Jersisa, and Sandalphon. Okay. And here we also have Guinea Pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe, Archangel Mary. Okay, so both of these having beautiful, similar energies of you shining your light, of you being this beautiful energy of good, of love. And it's your time to shine, beautiful beings. It's your time to express yourself in your clarity, in your truth. Be a force of good and do your part to illuminate the universe. And sources wanting to bring through that this is done by you being in your authentic self, your authentic frequency, and not feeling ashamed, not feeling worried about how others are going to see you, how others are going to digest you, how others are going to experience you. It is really not your job to make others feel at ease about you and who you are and what you do and who you be. Especially because when you are at your truth, your frequency organically is of love. Your integrity, the reason why you do things, your intention is pure. You are being an authentic frequency. You are shining your light. You are showing the world a better way. And when we say better, we do not mean in comparison, but rather a way that allows one to honor their source, a healthier way, a conscious way, a way which is not destructive, is not reckless, is not warring and chaotic. You are showing how to be love, how to awaken love in all experiences, in yourself and within others and within situations around you. You are really this ambassador of source energy. And as you allow yourself to honor your truth, to really honor it completely, you are a force that cannot be stopped with a kangaroo, right? And whenever you think of kangaroos, they're quite strong animals, aren't they? And in Australia, in the outback, you would think of some of the harsh environments they might have to be in, they might have to navigate in order to survive, especially in the wild. And just when you think of the male, if you've ever watched those videos, right, when they get all territorial, the males are very strong and quite muscular, and how they have these strong hind legs, and on their tail is so strong they can almost balance on their tail and kick with their hind legs, always having these caricatures with them of boxing gloves, right, the boxing energy that they have. And Source is saying, you're so strong, right, you're so powerful, and you do not have to think your sensitivity a weakness. Think your caring nature a weakness. Do not mistake your kindness for weakness, right? Other people shouldn't mistake your kindness and your consciousness, your conscious way of being for weakness. It is a great strength, for you are able to navigate the energies around you, and you are able to accurately weave the forces of creation to your will to manifest in a way which aligns and allows love and You are an alchemist. You are a manifesting creative master of energy. And the true key is for you to just stand in your power. You are formidable in your power. When you are that ambassador of source, when you are in that light, in that truth, you're formidable, okay? And some people, yes, in the past have thought your light too powerful, and they've tried to dim you, they've tried to gaslight you, they've tried to make you feel that you are not well, or you're too sensitive, or you're too, it's not a reality, you're foolish to think the way you do or to be the way you are. So many beings tried to make you ashamed of your truth, and you have overcome that. You have overcome all of those challenges, all the conditioning, all the programming, and you've become so strong. And Source is saying, now that you're in the space where you've claimed it, just allow yourself to be, and you will see the goodness you are unfold. Don't hide your power. Be that force of good in the world. And it doesn't mean that now you need to make it a point of, now I need to go out, and it is not forced either. Again, when you are in your truth, when you are simply living your authentic frequency, you are a force of truth. And your intention is always love, is always to allow more love, more healing, more nurturing, more care, rehabilitation of the earth and the energies. That is where you vibe. And Source is saying, it's not for naught. That is beautiful energy, and you are encouraged to go on, to continue going, to be that spokesperson, to be that ambassador, to be that healer, to be that light worker, to be that spiritual healer, to be that author, to be that musician, to be that business owner, whatever it is that you're inspired to be, however it is that Source wishes to manifest through you, allow it, and witness the power of the goodness within you. And you have so many archangels around you assisting to shift the energies in your favor, working behind the scenes to align frequencies to assist you, because you are the creative energy, and you have so many beings assisting to balance all the frequencies, so that when you are in that place at the right time, at the right place, you have all of your source frequency available, and you're able to utilize it in a way which thrills you and allows you to honor your truth completely. There is no, again, we're getting harsh environments, and Source is saying, wherever you are at, know that you will overcome whatever challenge, and there isn't an environment that you can't heal. There really isn't. You just need to will it and trust and believe and claim it. Naturally, if you feel intuitively you do not belong there, then release. Don't swim upstream. However, if you are led to an environment and it seems, oh goodness souls, why am I here? This seems quite hopeless. It means that you are the key to healing it. You are the key to igniting that hope, that you are the healing to that frequency. So trust, step into it and trust, and you will be shown, you will discover what it is that you bring to that situation, to that environment, to that conversation, to that healing. And release how it looks like, okay? You might be inspired to do things, to engage in experiences which you maybe think, oh, I didn't think I'd do that. Or it might feel, no, that's very 3D, that's very human-y. And Source is saying, yes, but You are the one that's healing it. You're the one that's anchoring the light codes there, and you're going to have fun there. The humans who are maybe not awakening like the other star seeds, but the humans who are there, they're available. They're ready to receive. They are not closed-minded to your energy. They will honor you and they will enjoy co-creating with you. So know that wherever you are led, you are always led to places where your energy will be effective, where it's not a waste. You're not going to speak upon deaf ears. You are going to be wanted and received. And as you do so, you literally illuminate the universe. You raise the frequency. You raise the frequency, you raise the energy. You bring in that gentility and that love and that care that humans have long forgotten. You heal that tenderness, that beautiful divine energy of care and nurture and gentility and respect and honoring each other and not being so codependent and needy and needing to diminish another one in order to succeed. That dog eat dog world situation, you are healing that. You are releasing that. It's the opposition of viciousness, that very territorial viciousness of you need to climb on top of other people in order to succeed. We are healing that no, should you truly honor your truth, all can co-create within harmony in a way which allows love and care and healing. There's a unification of energies that you bring through. And you are such a bright light. And as you just honor your path, you really ignite so much light. You purify the physical. Remember, the light is the physical realm, the seen. And you purify the physical to source, to love. You purify the light to love. It truly becomes divine light. You truly become the being of light. Not of the illusion, sickly light, but the true frequency of source light. You true light worker, a true light healer, the true light frequency. Let's pull some tarot. Source is saying you have been undervaluing your power and your truth. It's this healing and this transformation process. You know your power, you know your abilities, and you are getting to have a sense and understanding of what you can bring and what you can contribute. But it's been so heavy and it's been so long that you've forgotten how powerful you are. You almost take it for granted that what you do is so unique to you. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone can do it. It's very unique to you, and Source wants you to own it. Yes, when everybody's within Source, they can create beautiful things. However, some of the things you are doing, it's very unique to you, incredibly unique to you. We have been discovering this of late, where we were really under the impression that if everybody just, accesses Source and is in that truth, then they would be able to do everything that we can do. And Source have been saying yes and no. They'll be able to access their source frequency, but Kemet, there are some things that only you can do. And Velastri also came through and gave us an understanding, saying, yes, we came through and you were the embodiment of Velastri. And as Source, we were guiding you to spaces in the physical where we felt Source, because we are at Source as Velastri, so we could feel it. But understand, if we were purely just Velastri on our own frequency in the physical, we'd be doing very different things than what you were doing. We were guiding you to how you are at Source, which is very unique to you. So Velastri really wanting us to claim all of the energies, all of the healing, everything that you have been experiencing. Velastri is saying, Kemet, it's been you, it's been you. You've been thinking it's us, but it's actually been you. We have been assisting you to remember what you are. And we wish you to understand that it's so unique to you and to claim it and to not think, oh, well, it's not worthless. it is so much worth everything. And we feel that, yes, all of us being in this human perspective, sometimes we feel we do so much, and well, we see how people, especially those who are not really doing the work, they take it for granted, they dismiss it. And Source is saying, don't look at those who cannot see the value in their own lives of who they are and expect them to know the value of you. Don't use them as a measure of what you are. We see you in your truth. Allow us to show you the measure. Allow us to guide you to the measure of who you are. For we see how powerful you are. And all of you are such powerful, beautiful beings with very unique healing abilities and very unique ways of awakening Source. Each of us awakening Source in very unique ways, in order for us to weave in infinite ways to give humanity the best chance of awakening, right? If we were all doing it the same way, it would mean there's only one way to awaken, and that would not make it easy for them. It would be a very small hole for a big frequency to try sift through. But instead, each of us here with our own unique light are weaving very unique ways of awakening, very unique ways of understanding creation and source frequencies. So now there's so many different ways in which humans could awaken, because all of us are awakening in very different ways. There's so many different ways in which humans can heal, can access source, can heal and can create, because all of us are creating and are healing in very different ways. So know that it's not for naught, and know that your light is so powerful, so unique, and you are to own it now. Own what you can do as yours and claim it, just like the athletes, the human athletes, they own it. When they sprint, you can see how proud they are of their sprints, right? The vocalists, when they sing, you can see how proud they own it. They own their voice, they own their skill, they own their ability. And Source is saying it's time that we, as these sovereign healers, these divine healers, own our power, own our frequency. It's time that we really claim our space on earth. Okay. Postponement, yes, don't postpone you. Don't postpone. Don't hesitate to what you are. You, Sources saying it's time. It really is time that you allow yourself to experience your beauty and experience your power, and to put it out there for people to see. And don't fear how you'll be received. You're so protected. Oh, you're so protected. You are so protected. As you step into your power and own it, you only call in those who are able to receive it. So by default, you will not receive those who are against you. But should you be hesitating, should you be stepping back and forth, then you are going to attract those who will doubt and who will question, right? Everything mirrors you. So Source is saying we want you to claim your power completely 100%, because then you demand that those who honor your power come through for you, come through in your frequency, and those who don't, they will dissipate. They will literally be like magnets in opposition. They'll be repelled by your light, and don't try to chase them. Those who are repelled by your light means they are not ready to be healed by you. They are not able to be. They do not have, they haven't done the work yet to be able to receive your light. So don't try to appease them. Don't try to please them. Don't try to adjust and adapt for those who perhaps cannot understand you or who are resistant to you. Let them go in order to open up the space for those who want you, those who are ready for you to come in, right? A healing, let it be ease. When you step into your truth, you allow the ease to be. Comparison, yes, you are so unique. The way in which you weave and the way in which you anchor energies is so unique. Honor it completely. The oak and the bamboo, each so powerful in their frequency, and each weaving a very unique way of source, of being, of creation. Don't compare your energy to another healer, to another tarot reader, to another, to another, to another. Don't think, oh, but why can't my gift be more subtle? Why must mine be this expressive? Or honor you. Just know that the way in which your gifts, the way in which you are, is the way in which your source manifests in the physical, and it's beautiful. Honor it completely. Honor it, honor it. And you are very different from humans, okay? So don't expect that you are now going to be understood, or you're going to be able to. You've never fit in. And why would you want to fit in with those who are unable to create from love, who create from fear, who create from the absence of truth? Why would you want to be in those waters? Those are very toxic waters, damaging, and you've learned the lessons there. You don't need them to fit in. You don't need to belong in those waters. Be your light, be your truth, stand in your power, shine like the sun. It's time for you to be seen, to be celebrated, to be victorious. And trust, you will do so well. The energies will work for you, not against you. You see, it's been a long journey, but you have been building, reassessing, taking out the energies that don't serve you, the foundation of illusion, the foundation of restriction and lies. You have been releasing it, paving and building, slowly building. And Source is saying, slow down, don't be in such a rush. There's a magic and there's a beautiful, powerful weaving in you savoring and witnessing how your soul manifests and the impact it has on the world. You take yourself for granted, that you almost want to rush to the end. And Source is saying, but you haven't even had a chance to witness that seed sprout. It sprouts in a very different way from how other seeds have sprouted. To see that plant that grows, it's a very different plant. That plant that's growing hasn't existed on earth. To see those leaves, those colors that have never been seen on earth. To see the flower that blooms, is it even a flower? Or do you bud into a mystical, levitating, crystalline frequency of color? We have no idea what you become. It has never been seen on earth. And Source is saying you are just ready to rush to the end. Savor each moment where you finally get to see your power manifest in this world. It's so beautiful. And the thing is, you are magic. So every single step of the process is rich, is full, is abundant, and you receive. It just requires you to honor it and to honor you, and to really release the old and embrace the new frequencies you are bringing into this world. Yes, aloneness. And Source is saying, yes, we know it's been a journey of solitude, but it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be alone. The point of this aloneness, this hermit frequency, was to release the codependency, was to release you requiring others for you to be, was to release you needing other people to validate you. You had given the physical experience so much power over you because of the comparison, because of trying to fit in, getting in your mind about it, doubting yourself, self-sabotage. You had given so much power to this realm, that you had to be in your own, in that cocoon, in that solo journey, in order for you to release the tethers, the binds, the restriction, the imprisonment of others upon you, others' perception, others' view upon you. And on this journey, you have now really come to witness your power, to see how beautiful life can be. And you feel it, and you feel it, and you want everyone to experience it. And Source is saying, you are to experience it. You are to experience it. And those who are doing the work, they are to experience it. And in your experiencing it and in your living it, do you then raise the frequency? Do you illuminate the universe where then others who are able and are ready can experience it? But don't try to, just as you had to release them from controlling you and putting them into your box, release them. Don't control all of them trying to put them into your box. Let them go. You focus on your truth, on your path, on what brings you ease, what brings you happiness, what feels good, what feels aligned, what the spaces in which you feel free, in which you feel you can really explore your creativity, your passions, your joys. Really just enjoy engaging in the world and witness as the energies around you change. Witness as now you choose you no longer attract those experiences of negativity. You no longer attract that lack. You no longer attract those naysayers and the energies. You are tapping out of the world of illusion, and you're stepping into a new world of source, of clarity. And yes, you might still hear and feel the collective pain around you, but that's because we were asked to be in this mess, but not to take note of it, and to be in our truth. And if we focus long enough in our truth, we literally navigate around the mess, and we weave the solution within it. And by the time we then release and we're finished with this part of the journey, humans within the mess will now have these ways in order to heal it, should they choose to do so. Remain in your frequency, and there is sources saying there's an anticipation of what's to come. All of creation is waiting with bated breath for you to experience what you can now create in this realm that allows it, because you have done the powerful work to shift yourself into a realm that allows your energy to be. Intensity, the Knight of Wands, and look, it mirrors the Four of Swords here, postponement. Source is saying, just follow that knowing. You see, as you follow that knowing, follow that intuition, you then go into the beautiful land, the beautiful world of your creation. And here you are. You see, look at this black and white, the illusion, the noise, right? But here you are in the world of the illusion and the noise. But guess what? Look at the world that you're living in. You are living in this beautiful world you're creating. So yes, you might sometimes be able to feel the restriction and hear the noise and the complaints, but you're not looking at the news, not tapping into the news. You are in this world. And if you still have people who are saying, but why are you ignoring it? You have to do this. It's your responsibility. Release them. They're part of the noise. They're part of the illusion. Release them. If you're still having these connections and these relationships and these experiences where people are trying to pull you into the noise, release them. They are part of the illusion. It's part of the noise. It's ego trying to keep you from maintaining this high frequency which we are here to weave in. You remain in your world. You remain in your world. Release the conversations about the other world. Release the experiencings of the other world. Release the rules and regulations of the other world. Release the obligations and what they expect of you, expectation of the other world. Just release that world completely. Step into your world, and Source is saying we are ready for you to manifest all these beautiful experiences. And with this intensity, it's fast moving energy. There's no thinking. When you think about it, then you get into this crazy comparison, self-doubt, and then you're in that splintered energy and you're in that noise. But when you're completely one with Source, with your intuition just flowing, then you are weaving your frequency with the energy of aloneness. It means you're allowing your Source within to show you where you are Source in the physical, and you are just weaving fluidly around the noise. It doesn't affect you. Nothing that's happening in the world is affecting you. Not at all. You are abundant. You are lucrative. Things are working out. You are working out. Your business is flourishing. Beautiful connections, beautiful community. You are literally living in a whole different world than the others in the noise. And you are happy and you are content because you no longer require them to validate you, no matter who they are, no matter who they were to you. Remember, divine beings, we came here and we chose some of these adoptive families to be born in. Adoptive situations, these human situations which are not of your frequency, to be born in order to assist in the healing, in the purification, in the expansion, in the raising of frequencies. Don't let these adoptive frequencies control you. Let them go. They no longer serve you now. You've done the inner healing. It's now time for you to live that healing within the physical, to live your truth, to be your truth, and witness as things work out for you in bigger ways, in huge ways than you have ever imagined. And it comes quite unexpectedly. Source is saying it's going to build. The momentum is going to build. Don't rush it. Enjoy it. You get to experience the world anew again. And you're no longer rushing like the humans. You see, it's fast energy. You are just moving. But it's not erratic and rushed under pressure like the illusion. It is fluid. It's in unison with Source. It's in unison with Source. And it allows you to enjoy everything. Enjoy the experiencing of you. Humans have the human conditioning egoic way has deprived you, has deprived us healers, not of this realm, us healers of earth, deprived us to enjoy us, right? We were never allowed to enjoy who we are, never allowed to enjoy our creations, never allowed to enjoy our abilities and our gifts and our expression. We were never allowed to enjoy and savor. Many of us didn't have childhoods which were childhood energies. We were in suffering and chaos. We had to grow up really fast. And Source is saying, guess what? Now you get to savor and enjoy the experiencing of you. Now you get to savor and enjoy the becoming of you. You get to savor, enjoy witnessing your dreams come true, your manifestations come true. And yes, those who you had considered biological family or friends or whatever it might be, they might be in the chaos, in the noise, in the toxicity. Where you are succeeding, they will not. Let them go. They have not done the work. They will not do the work. They are not ready to do the work, and it's okay. Let them go. You are not of this earth. It is not a serving suggestion. It's a truth. You are born from Source into this frequency to weave Source into earth, where humans have a disconnect from Source. It's time that you honor the Source frequency you are. and let go of the attachments of the past. Blessed be.